I am Dr. Bino. I'll be discussing about the definition of terms, special education or inclusive education. So, this is our learning objectives. Can you read the
Define key terms in special education. Explain the importance of inclusive education for learners with disabilities. Identify support services and accommodations given to learners with special needs. Reflect on the role of teachers in promoting an inclusive classroom.
So first is accessible or accessibility. Equal access for persons with disabilities. Includes environment, transportation, and etc. So this is somehow helpful to the persons who are unable to perform or mag-perform na mali really good. So like for just example sa mga buildings good na na mga rounds o katong bintana so that easy to access lang siya like atong share na i-good siya. So next is transportation and sa transportation naman like nabasa na pa sa other countries that alang students kay free good ang transportation kaya ginasundo lang sila sa ilang house and we hope that ma-implement ko na siya dito sa Philippines na mas makuan pa siya para ang mga students hindi na wala kasi hardships in terms of transportation. So next is accommodations. Actions to support learners with disabilities. Examples, adjusted materials, curriculum format, devices, and teacher support. So, ako i-share about this. Pag-ritual na ako is na ako'y classmate na may problems sa motor. And then, hindi siya comfy mag-lingkod sa mga good na chair. So, yeah, comfy siya and i-allow sa school sa teachers na mag-view siya, i-use niya own chair para comfy siya. So that ang student ay comfy mag-learn and mapulihang way na comfortable siya na magtuon. Kaya naman siya sa iyang own na liberanan and sa computer chair po. Yeah, I agree yung chair.
Swivel.
So, in terms of sa learning naman, kay for example, may low visions ng mga classmates so that ihatag sa ilahan na mas big ang letter doon. And most importantly, ang teacher support. So next is assessment. Ongoing process of checking learners' current level covers cognitive, motor, psychosocial, and communication skills. So as a teacher, you have to check the current level of the students' cognitive, motor, psychosocial, and communication skills. Kaya dili iayon gud nimo ang ilang ability so that understanding mo ang bata, dili ka magpataka og storya without knowing na siya anxiety or etc. So next is assistive device and technology. Tools that improve functioning and independence. So, examples, hearing aids, mobility aids. So, like atong first year ka remember mo, atuwag the classmates kay kita kaya able pa ta na mag-learn o sign language because dili pa magkamakatoon. So, ilang ibuhat na para inyo kaya po na learning kaya use sila o special text na so that continue the learning while kita nagtuon ng sign language. So next is curriculum adaptation. Adjusting the K-12 curriculum ensures responsiveness to learners' needs. So napuno siya level basic, medium, hanggang hard. So mag-start ang teacher sa basic so that ang mga learners ay mag-respond sa buwan. If kaya na nila, buwan ba sila sa medium to hard. So next is disability. Along physical, mental, intellectual, behavioral, or sensory condition that limits a person's functions or activities causing difficulty in performing tasks or actions. For you, Audrey, or Ben, what is disability? Disability, for you, what is disability?
It limits the person's functions or activities like kunwari, a person with, let's say, kaning pinabiliga. So like, na siya ay physically, able siya makabuhat ng mga daily activities. And so, pinabiliga ko, ano sa sport? So, since sport no, so nadala niya siya ng since sport, pag siya. So, unable siya makabuhat ng mga things na mabuhat sa ordinary people. And that way, mga disability na acquired. For example, na-disgrasya ba pa, nagko siya o brain injury sa imuha. So,
Okay, tama na tayo. Sorry, so, from the word unable or this, so, naa siya ka ng na-limitation sa iya ka na mag-perform, ka ng need, ka ng, for example, mag-apply, so, like unable. So, next is educational assistance. Monetary or non-monetary support for learners with disabilities. So, mag-involve man of money or not, kana persons with disabilities, this serves to kana supported good. Including transportation or meal allowance and tutoring. So, important po sila ang meal allowance na meal allowance because kana somehow, di ba naman na sila ginasunod na kanang meals God na dapat nila sunod para kana ilang healthy diet. So next is educational placement. Appropriate learning environment options, mainstream, resource room, self-contained class, or home. So mainstream no, kato masagol ang pwede na masagol ang bata sa mga typical students. Or resource room kato lipat nato na inclusive classroom. So self-contained class is kanang versatile ang teacher, kanang siya jud dira taga sa whole day siya ang mag-teach sa students so that kanang comfortable ang kanang students na mag-learn like kanang able siya na kanang dala niya kanang specialty math, science, and etc. And most importantly home kay kanang ano man jud ang parents man jud ang first na mag-teach sa mga students with special needs and yung mga values nila. So next is educational programs and services. Interventions and services for equal opportunity in education. So, share, I have ka na neighbor na ka na wala yung proper intervention and wala siya naka-school, it's because of the money. And wala po siya nag-school. So, yung educational programs and services na is very helpful na di ba magsuri-suri pa rin sila sa any places tapos somehow kay helpful siya kay, for example, mga other places na wala ko dalituan and yeah. Kato siya na bata is wala na po siya nag-school until now. And somehow may malukit po because wala ka ng diagnosis. Yeah, and baka to, galing nga dito ng services kay helpful siya to the students na unable na maka-face ako and makuha ka ng early intervention good, so ang bata kay really good makuha niyang, di ba namin ka ng mga early intervention ng mga services. So next is disadvantaged learners. Kung natin privilege sa mga cities or mga kuha po the disadvantaged learners, which is the indigenous peoples and street children. So dili ka sa Philippines na natural lang na marami na lahat pagkanaw sa ilaha and wala sila mga money to ato sa school, pato ang ang parents, ipaado silang kanang ang bata sa school, wala silang money for that. Na kanang pareha ng mga students doon na walay ka nang ikapalit or ka nang kuha ng money. So, one sila ang disadvantage learner. So, next, general education teacher. So, general education teacher is privileged sa mainstream na room because kaya niya ma-handle ang kanang persons with disabilities na mainstream o kanang mga critical na students, which is balance ang kanang pag-teach niya because kaya niya matulog both critical learners and learners with disabilities. So next is inclusive education. Inclusive education ensures that all learners have equal support and opportunities to participate and succeed. And hindi lang kanino, kanang dili hindrance ang kanang asa makagikan sa cultures or religions. And as a teacher, you have to accept kung sa ilang kanang diversity, kung asa man sila gikan. Because you are the because as a teacher, you are the ikaw mag-reach ba? So, like mga values, ikaw ang mag-start kung in order sa students na mag-succeed. So, next is Inclusive Learning Resource Center. It provides support for teaching and learning, offers accessible materials, tools, devices, and assessment instruments. So, bali atong ibat na ito na inclusive learning classroom no, na for-blind na mga kuhaan, mga gamit, and mga assistive technologies, and makater tanan diverse needs sa mga students. And that's all. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Christine Mexico. I'll discuss the continuation of the report of Mr. Camilo. Okay, first, Individualized Education Plan, IEP, document and outline specific learning goals to support the learners with special needs. So, IEP is or siya personal maps sa learning sa student, which is ito nakabutang mga sa mga specific na part sa iyang strengths and weaknesses. So next is learner, individual and organization education that cover the age, background, cultural belief as long as na-enroll sa basic education. Third, learners with disabilities. Individuals with long-term physical, mental, and intellectual sensory impairments that may affect participation in society. LWPS, monitor mga students na physical, mental, sensory disability. Examples, students with deaf na hinahanap ng sign language para makakope up sa ilang pag-learn. Next, learning environment, setting facilities, sources and latitudes for teaching and learning. Includes strategy, atmosphere, eskwelahan, strategy sa teacher for effective learning sa mga students. Okay, modification. Changes in the curriculum to help learners with disabilities understand lessons. Like, for example, instead of long essay, instruct the teacher na short answer lang o kaya drawing lang. Bumuon sila ang students para makasabay sa ilang lesson. Next, multidisciplinary team, a group of professional teachers, doctors, psychologists, etc., who work together to support the learner's needs. Example of this is student na speech delay is sabay ginagluan sa teacher and spend a speech therapist. Resource room, a school room for initial additional support for learners with disabilities. Resource room, dali ginadala ang mga students na ay specific na need or asa sila na ay specific na part sa ilang lesson na dili nila masabtan, dili sila galing sa resource room. For example, dyslexic na estudyante, ikaw siya sa resource, ay nag-listen siya o ka ng comprehension, so galing siya sa resource room para mas matutupan niya ang learning. So, special education, programs and services designed for learners with disabilities to reach their full potentials. We all know naman sa special education, programs like therapies na focus sa students with disabilities. Of course, with natin special education na abot tayo. Transition program, a program that prepares learners with disabilities to live functional, productive, and independent lives. Ginagapokus na siya mga practical skills, sa nila pagluto, pagligo, yan ang mga bagay na ilahang magamit sa ilahang life. Enough lang po them para mapuli. Typically developing learners, so learners in general education policy according to their age level development. For example, grade 2, D2 pupil, kasagaran nila naman doon magbasa na nasa ilahang age level na ilahang typical sa ilahang age ang mga butang ang ilahang ginanerd. Okay, of course, we have special education. About the special education teachers, professionals, nag-guide, nag-teach sa atong mga students learning disabilities. And then support services, additional services like therapy and everything, counseling to support learners with disabilities, support services like Yannick, tawag na siya sa service sa iyang pag-interpret sa atong mga deaf na classmates. Thank you.
So, actually, pag-information of leaders, gano'y napapasya, sumpay, kapag sikulang, wala man siya. So, wala sa
Provisions of educational programs and services for learners with disabilities.
So, move on na sa mga part, which is the provision of educational programs and services for learners with disabilities. So, paminaw ka everyone kay mag-random call po sa inyo unya kay mag-ask questions. So, no, kaninang part sa tuwang topic, we will discuss how the school ensures that all learners with disabilities are given equal access to education through programs and services designed to meet their unique needs. Now, I'm going to discuss those programs and services, including all the strategies and adaptations that will help them in a way that will fit their strengths and interests. So, the goal here is to ensure that no learner is left behind and that every child has equal opportunity to succeed, not just in school, but also in life. So, walay pagbaguha, ito ay nanisugdan. Number 1, educational programs and services. So,
before teachers can know which children needs to be assessed or kanang unsa mga bata ang need o naay extra need na kinahanglan. So teachers ilan yung ginahimo daan na ginatawag nato nga child find or child mapping. So diri mga teachers makikolaborate sa mga local government units or mga barangay officials to identify kinsa ang mga bata sa komunidad nga adunay
Disability?
special needs or non-learning disabilities. And once ma-identify na nila, katong mga students can now join the SPED program in which na po na siya yung proseso. Kaya di ba, ang SPED program, nag-ensure siya na all children, including those with disabilities, can go to school and study just like everyone else. So, mo ni siya itong ginatawag na proseso na sa pag-identify. First is the identification and referral process. So, there are a process of identifying learners with atypical needs. When we say atypical needs, silang
Late development.
Yes, lahi lahang development sa other regular kids.
Delay?
So first is recognition. But for us to better understand this, maghatag na lang ko og scenario. So say for example, natay bata, ganun lang ito siya si Mumay. So si Mumay, sa kabatang babae, at nagatunga siya silang eskwelahan. So samtang nagatunga siya, nagbantayan, makita ng teacher na, ay si Mumay, na-identify unusual learning needs. So may buhatag kang teacher na yan naman na-recognize, first recognition. Kasi Mumay, nade ay unusual learning needs. Magulat, so may buksa sa doktor, minit na. Siyempre, dili na, dalit na. Kaya kuhaan ka na, maghatag sa initial intervention. Ano ni ang number 1.2 na proseso. So, dili as teacher will try to help Mumay na by giving her simpler tasks, more time, kung activity na ay mga schoolwork. So, if si Mumay kay nag-improve, great, very great, no job well done. But if dili gani, it only means na si Mumay kailangan magniya og more help. Dili na masulod si referral. Si teacher karon, iyan ang i-contact ang mga parents to ask permission. Pwede ba si Mumay i-refer sa specialist? If dili masugot ang parents, so may buhanon. Sagdan na lang na, oy, kung wala pa kayo paking mga maestra no, kayo mo na lang sa
Tagani mo siya intervention.
Pero kay, kung man ka, you are a teacher with a heart man. No? So, yung mga sabdon ang side sa parents, kung ano man, ma'am, ano man, sir, ano man sugot, refer yung anak. Sabdon mo ilang side, basta dahil naulog sila.
Denial.
Sa financial, ganing aspeto, kasi hindi nila, gatan na sila sa cost. No, but, so, matunglan anak, kay imong sabton ang side sa parents, but, dili ka muundang o advocate para sa welfare sa bata. Imong gali na ito ang, una ito ang sadya, kaya tabang dito sa mga bata. Na pag masugot gani ang parents na i-refer ang bata, dito lang tamo sulod sa assessment and evaluation. Diri role na isa specialist in which magamit sila og mga special tools. Ilang mga tools nila gamiton like MFAT or what we call the multi-factor assessment tool and the ECCD checklist or the Early Childhood Care and Development Checklist. So, MFAT is like a big checklist for teachers and specialists to use to check the different learning area of the child. So it checks how the child behaves, thinks, feels, or moves. Say for example, si Mumay, kay nag-struggle siya when it comes to reading, but very good kay siya sa math. So ang MFAT will help the teachers or the specialists to see nga si Mumay di ay MFAT will see both the strengths and struggles of Mumay so that mahatag sa iya ang right help na for Mumay. And then ECCD is like a report card for young kids, no? In which ina-check niya ang growth and development sa bata. So, say for example, si Mumay kay 5 years old na, but still she cannot say simple sentences gihapon. So see that Mumay needs extra help pa dyan when it comes to language. Una, ang mga tools na ginagamit. Next is placement. So after all of those assessment and evaluation, of course, namin na yung result. And the result will determine sa placement ni Mumay, whether sa SPED ba siya na or kailangan pa niya special support. So, i-discuss na sa parents, sa teachers. And then, all of those information about Mumay should be kept private and should only be shared with the directly involved individuals, teachers, specialists, the parents. Question now, dapat ba makabalo si Mumay sa iyang assessment result?
Yes.
Yes, the answer is very big. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Dapat yun! Kung makabalo si Mumay sa iyang special education, children with special needs to know their assessment results. If ang parents need to know the full details for decision making, ang mga bata, kailangan nila og simple explanation and encouraging no tapos age appropriate ways sad kay so kung mo na sa nandra ang bata ano yung tisin eh ina nimo nga ikaw your excessively checklist surface this bala jargon kayo niya maglibog na siya to how sa na maglibog na siya so dapat ang imo ang imo sa kay kanang inaway no masabtan sa niya so that makabalo siya sa iyang strengths and sa iyang needs.
Teacher, na may passport.
Yes.
Nakoy pa kumangkon ba? Pero early pa kayo para makikwan. Pero nakoy pa kumangkon, tapos sige siya naman sa kuha kanang pag magdala siya sa letters, kadugoyan mo, maglupan daw mga letters. Kaya example, si process ng word. Si P daw, makot daw diraan ng S, dapat daw siya ng S. Tapos kuyog daw na siya, pero balik mo daw. Meron kaya daw na siya discussion. Pero ako mismo, ano mismo siya?
Possible.
Lupa doon yung grade ka, grade 5, grade 4.
Pero kabasa siya.
Sa kabasa siya.
Kaya bubalik pa, di ba?
Oo, balik na po natin sa iyong
Pero di ba kita naman ta kailangan mag-try mo na pwede mag-try mo so check up na lang.
Pa-check up na lang para
Thank you for that question. Yes. So muna to sa confidentiality. Next is the assessment services. So importance of assessment. Gina-check the teacher different learning areas sa bata sa iyang cognitive, kumusta naman yung academic performance, sa iyang feelings, the way she relates sa iyang classmates or the other people around the bata, and then sa iyang physical, of course, kailangan ba i-monitor ilang health, no? May pasing, na sila yung pamatitiraan, palitiraan na sila drug, na ipamatiyo niya, waka kabalong maestra pa, sa mga buhat, kung ano nakuha mo sa tika. So, dapat i-monitor na, and then ilang values, nag-show ba silang respect. And then, access to specialists. So, sometimes, kids needs experts, no? And even experts, kailangan pa nila experts themselves. So, like for example, ang bata may speech stutter, may tutorial, kung sa kanang klase ng therapist ang iyang kinahanglan.
Speech.
Therapist, yes. Thank you guys. Salamat sa inyong participation. Salamat sa inyong enthusiasm. Then, next is national assessment. So just like everyone else, just like you know, all learners with disabilities said no, agree, Cheryl, kailangan bilang mo take national exams like sabihin sa natin.
National Achievement Test.
National Achievement Test, di ba? Pati na ID. Yeah. With accommodations na dyan. And help food. DepEd Order number 55, series of 2016, or the policy guidelines for national assessments in student learning, which ensures that all learners, including those with disabilities, can take national assessments fairly.
Di ay?
Now, nawag ko rin sige, manawag ko. Sige, Mamrian. Naakoy task sa imo, Mamrian. Bigyan man ikaw one, sir. Like, dili tayo. Dili pa tayo. Yan na lang, Mamrian. Sige, gusto ko to celebrate their birthday.
parang hindi sila safe on learn sa law students. So, dapat different lang.
Yes, very good, Is. So, very good, Shannon. No? That's correct. Tama yung kanyang birthday advance. Nataga natin siya.
Tingnan mo, ipabota na birthday daw.
Ano? 1, 2, 3. Good job. Points sa iya ha. Sige. 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, good job!
Yay!
Check ka na to.
Next is progress evaluation. So, here, gina-check na po ni teacher no, ang progress sa bata sa eskwelahan based sa goals sa ilang IEP or ITP or Individualized Transition Plan. And then, for that, gagamit si teacher ang formative assessment like classworks, quizzes, activities, with modifications and accommodations we have on, and we-rate sila with descriptive ratings. Like, examples of descriptive ratings daw we rate.
Ha, i-ring?
Examples of descriptive ratings. Like, example, kanang nag-start pa lang bata, o utang mo nila, beginning, ano pa. Dili kay ma, 89, dili na ilang pag-rate sila pag-rate. Dapat, beginning, developing, or how to sila proficient, anak. Yes, but katong sa inclusive classroom, ang ginagamit niya pa sila ang grading systems, like, same sa K-12, only that, naano dyan, adjustment in English teacher. Then, progress reports, so, aside from the usual mga reports sa K-12 na system, like report cards for monthly 7, for monthly 8, napo na sila ginagamit na special forms sa mga learners with disabilities or LWDs, like individual learners profile, na nila ilang basic information and including kung sa ilang needs, no each bata, then progress report card updates sila academic performance, behavior intervention report, notes about silang behavior, what kind of support na pinagkakunin sa ilaha. Naana sila guys, so kailangan nyo na siya haton if ever may Then adaptation of the K-12 curriculum for LWDs, of course, ang K-12, ina-adjustan siya so that those learners with disabilities can learn better and kanang mag mga changes, no, it will make learning fun and fair for everyone. Now, ano yan? Napitas na po sa'yo mo, dali, find someone who's very important to dito nilo. Sige, boys. Ay, ito na. Isa. Asa kita? Bago pa mo. Sikuan. Or si Mika. Ikaw. Maika. Oy, Maika. Ikaw daw mo yan. So, sige si Maika. Kay siya yung part na katrayo. So, Maika. Uy. Sige. Please read the question, everyone. Sige.
What's the difference between treating all learners the same and treating them fairly?
Yes.
What's the difference between treating all learners?
So, ang same, ang reading of the learners the same is tanan lang siya o tanan o same visual na buatan. Ang fairly is tanan o depende sa unsay kinahanglan nila.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Mike. So, taga ng tapos na ako. Taga naman sa good job. Natubang mo, Mike. 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, good job!
Yes, that's very good. So, what's the difference between treating all learners the same and treating them fairly? So, very good. Tama tayo, di ba, no? Okay, treating all learners the same means giving everyone the exact same thing. Riharay mahatag sila tanan. But treating them fairly means giving each one what they need. Gets, right? Gets.
Gets.
Yes. virtual curriculum for LWTs. So, kani, nag-focus na po din siya sa mga skills na kailangan nila matunan for their life to be easier. And, makabalo sila manage sila ang daily life. Mga skills na po din siya. Yes, skills. Diba, yung po nidiscuss na skills. Yes. Communication and self-care. So, kabalo na silang mag-communicate, ilan ng practicean. And self-care, kabalo na sila mag-grooming, mag-kuan, mag-suot sa ilang kaugalingon na dress, mag-take their own bath na on their own. Then, home living and social skills like mga simple na mga household chores. Yeah. Then, community use and self-direction. If ever na mag-commute sila, kabalo sila, asa sila dapat pumunong, right? And kanang pagtapos sa kalsada, kabalo na sila mulingi sa wala. Mulingi sa to. Dili taman. Stand, di ba? Next is kuan. Health and safety. Wash your hands, kabalo sila na, practice sila na. Functional academics, leisure and work. Additional skills for eligibility, orientation and ability. Like example, ang student na blind, kabalo sila practice sila gamit sa cane. Kabalo sila mag-navigate sa ilang surroundings. Then, magtuon of braille reading and braille writing, auditory training, mag-practice of different sounds, maka-practice sila. Then, speech and rhythm, like speech therapies, sign language, for network course, and then curriculum content recommendations, adaptation in pedagogy, meaning you are changing in the way you teach. So, kato mga lisod, pasimplihan, dili kay ang simplihon, ang simple palisodon. Adjusting time for tasks, and balik na differentiated instruction, content process product, learning environment, adapted PE, kani. So, example no, sa PE, instead na magdula mo og usual nga basketball nga, dribble dito, shot dito, gusto mo yan instead na ka na ay show basketball, pwede ba nung maglingkod na lang ibagas pasa-pasa bola and shoot dito na sa last. Kaya para maka-appeal ang tanan. And then, alternative delivery modes. Kanina, yung table ano guys, para mas pasabta na to ang comparison nila between sa kaning flexible learning options. Kani, SOSA, modified in-school and out-of-school approach, homeschooling, open high school, so may difference ani. Example, wala sa SOSA, kahit kuan, ang bata, mag-a-attend siya o Lunes, Martes, Merkules, mag-a-attend siya sa school. But during the Webes and the Burnets, balay lang siya mag-study. Then homeschooling, kani, full-time, narin siya sa ilang balay mag-study. Walay teachers, parents lang, no, or tutors na makatawag sa ilaha. Then open high school, kani, example, morning, nagtatrabaho siya. Afternoon, nag-anto siya sa ilahan, nag-study siya.
Marag als?
Or nag-study siya sa ilang home.
Marag siya als?
Kanang ano magod ang sa day amanas, di ba? Ang kanina ko open high school kay morning nag-work siya. Hapon nagtatrabaho siya sa nagasugot siya sa ilang balay hapon. Gamit ang modules and then naalang siya yung mga days na mo siya sa eskwelahan. Like for example, exams.
Oh.
Na siya yung
Ano naman ang als?
Ano
Naay sila yung time ba nga karon sa Monday kay magkita sila niya pagka mato sa eskwelahan.
Dapat katong mga mother na po bitang kunwari ano ba sa mga anak last year kami classmates ka sunod na eskwelahan sa exam for late hindi siya alas
kahit one or regular.
wala sa modular
Napo yung banana no nga, nasa hospitals, katugaling ko, di ba, nakikita sa hospitals, so at na lang sa mga modules, ang bandit is burden. Yes, that's the alternative delivery modes. Then, additional curriculum content, sign language for those hearing impaired, and then braille for those Filipino Sign Language according to the Republic Act 14533 and the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. Yes, Filipino Sign Language serves as the main language, main medium of deaf learners.
In the
And
Philippines.
mo nila ang main medium for interaction, for learning, for communication, and other language like English, mo nila ilang second language. Yes. Now, breathe. Breathe. Tabangin mo yan. Uy, ano naman po? Salo din ako, ulit ka nag-brightest outfit today. Kaya gusto ko answer ako. Hindi, uy, talak ko.
Wala na video ba yun? Ang
Ano kanang tabangin ko tang ako, minsay maano sa ilaha. Okay. Kanang, kanang maiwit sila gapi sa ako. Sige, stand up. Yes, yes, inyo. Dali ka,
Stand up.
Uy. Okay. Uy, ano ba? Ikaw tigsa yung grade 1 to 3. Uy, okay, Raman. Stand up. Wala, nagsayaman siya.
Videohan, di ka lang.
Ay, nakabalo no. Ibutay na to ako. Kanang wala ko kabalo nga. Naay na to size niya. Wala ko kabalo na. Nanay meaning ilang mga ginapang-side. Then, what if ka na mga side, then nag-ask sila for help. Then, sa teachers ko dyan, and students, kaya para makakommunicate ko dyan ta. We're living in a not so
Naman.
Okay, thank you. Let's give Mayor a round of applause, please. Naman to, Mayor. Yes, naman to. No, so why is it important for us? Sila i-answer na, Yannick. Yannick? Yannick?
What's up? Hindi na doon yung mga kayo.
Guys, mamenaw ka kay mamenaw.
And kung nakabalo daw ang mga tao sa language, mabuti niya ang way nila para mag-develop or baka yung mag-discover nila ng isang language, some other discover nila ng isang language. Gusto sila pa mag-communicate also with sila.
Yes, Jonathan. Yes, Jonathan.
Tama ka na. So, walang una dyan for communication. Kaya if makabalo ka sa language, makakommunicate mo ka sa ilahan. Right, tama, dili. Tama! Then, of course, if makabalo ka, even gamay nga sign language, kaya makatabang na to build friendships with them. And of course, ma-avoid misunderstanding. Kaya sama nila mga experience. Tama ka siya. And, patuloy lang iyon nga, if mag-alert na, it will make them feel included and
Yes.
respected. So, kabalo na po kung mag-sign ka na?
Gamay.
Yes, gamay. So, that would be all for my report, guys.